Oh, yeah. Well, maybe someone will join me eventually in this little live stream that I'm putting on YouTube. Did I get any now live on your channel? Cool. Very cool. And yeah, it's telling me I'm live. Okay, well, let's get back to it now. And here we are. There's two people watching. Marius, good to have you with us. And same with Donner Pass. Hey, Donner Pass is with us. Very nice. So yeah, I just kind of, I didn't announce this. I just kind of came on, and I'm gonna wait for a few more people to show up before I start to talk about very much. Yeah. This is good. Got some Turkano 16 going here. And yeah, last night I shot some video, and today, well, I've been watching videos all afternoon. Not only whiskey stuff, but other things that interest me. What else to talk about? Got 3 people watching now. Great. I've just been keeping a low profile this weekend because I worked hard all week, and I'm just really trying to rest up to go to work again for another week because I'm kind of burnt out from that. So let's see now. I'm going to start. I guess I can start opening up the box of samples that I received from Donner Pass Whiskey, who is here with us. I guess, unless he's disappeared already. No, okay, there's Marius is asking me, what is my favorite brand of whiskey? I have several favorites. Several favorites. I like Laphroaig, I like Lagavulin, I like Highland Park. I really like Glengarry. I really like Glengarry a lot. What else do I really like? Oh, there's another one from the Lowlands. It's called oh man, don't you hate it when it's on the tip of your tongue and you can't? Of course, as soon as I saw the cap, the top of the stopper, I knew it was Bladnoch. Bladnoch is another one that I like a lot. We're talking just single malts here. For Canadian whiskey, I like Gooderham and Worts, or Goodrum, I guess they pronounce it that way, Goodrum and Worts. Whoa, there are so many great brands of whiskey out there. Clynelish, Johnny Walker, but only the green label. Yeah, I like a lot of whiskeys. There are so many favorites, but those are the ones that just popped into my mind at the moment. Well, we got 5 people watching. This is good, considering we've only been on for less than 5 minutes. Oh, here we are. Donner Pass is saying, well, I might as well click on that. Okay, a little bit of the 1995 Glengarry Dusty. Wow, love this old historic whiskey you sent. Yes, I still have some. That Glengarry is wonderful, and I'm going to cherish every last drop. Let's see where the bottle's at right now. Oh, that's the 1995 Glen Geary, and it's getting down. It's getting down. It's getting down. I sent some samples of this away. Oh, and another curious thing that happened having to do with samples. I sent 2 boxes out the same day. One to Donner Pass and one that was pretty much identical to Malt Muser. This will give you a little laugh. This one was marked Return to Sender, and it was examined by U.S. Customs Border Protection. At least the U.S. Customs people were kind enough to send it back. So all I have to do is repackage the contents and send them again. But this is the first time that any samples going to the United States have been intercepted. Any ones that I have sent out. Every other box has made it to where it was going, which is interesting because, you know, I sent 2 of them at the same time. One of them got to the destination and one got intercepted. So I guess maybe they entered the United States at different places or at different times, at different border crossings. I have no idea. No idea at all. Did this one go like across the prairies and then to Chicago? Or it was going to go to Chicago, but it didn't get there. Looks like the one you sent me. Yes, it does. It's identical. So, yeah. Exactly. So I'm going to have to repackage it. I'll have to get another box of some kind, probably a different box, because if it's going through the same place, hopefully they didn't take note of my address and Eric's address. So, okay, what's this? What's this here? I do have a recommendation from Iceland. It's Nit, not really whiskey. Not sure what it is, but I think you would like it. It's called Brennivin, or burning wine, because it's so strong it feels like burning. Could it be Brennivin? Could that just be a brandy? I have no idea. Never heard of it. And I don't know if I can get it here. Interesting. Very interesting. It's always nice to try different things, but I usually stick to whiskey. I've tried cognacs, and I've tried brandies, and I've tried tequilas, and I've tried gins, and I've tried all kinds of things, but I still come back to whiskey, and whiskey is mostly what I have. I don't have anything else on my bar right now, but yeah. And here we are at Chris S. saying, good evening all. Good evening, Chris. And good evening, everyone else who's joining us. Got 6 people watching now. I'm going to have a look and see what is in the package that was sent by Donner Pass. Yeah. There it is. Let's just get rid of this so that there's room to see the box. If you can get the address off of there, that's fine. I don't care. All right. Why is my phone making noise now? Why is my phone making noise now? My phone in the other room is making noise. Okay. I have no idea why that's happening. All right. Oh. There we go. This K9 Nick is here. Taxi. What taxi? Good day, you sot. Oh, you mean on my shirt? Kind of. This is my favorite sweatshirt, okay? This is my favorite sweatshirt of all time. It's from the Whitehorse Yukon Automobile Museum. None of these vehicles are in the Whitehorse Yukon Vehicle Museum, but they have interesting cars from around that from the Yukon. Interesting cars that have been in use in the Yukon. And this was 26 years ago. I went to that museum, and I've had this this sweatshirt ever since. It's my favorite. I mean, it's getting kind of ragged in places, and like falling apart, but it's still my favorite sweatshirt, and it's still warm and cozy. And we're having some, well, inclement weather out there. It's not nice out. It's yucky, and because of that, I opened up a lot of. I had some peated whiskey last night, and I did the last one this morning, making videos. Okay, so what else is going on? Oh, what is this? Poured Balvenie 14 the week of Pete. Haven't had that many Balvenie. Oh, I've never had Balvenie week of Pete. I've had other Balvenies, but not that one. I haven't got much Balvenie lately. I don't know why. It just. Well, what is this here? You've been stood up, Quig? Oh, you were expecting maybe somebody should be here with me. Normally got a seat cover with you. No, it's just that no, what it is that if you're talking about my friend Lisa, she was staying with me for a little while, but she has a new boyfriend, and he has even showed up in my videos, I think. Has he actually showed up yet, or are those videos gonna be? I just have to check that for a second here. Da-dum. Okay. Oh yeah, he's here. He's been on already. His name is Mike. He's a nice guy, and Lisa is living with him now. I met her the other night, and she said, "Call me." And then when I called her, there was no answer. I was gonna call her in the morning, but I was so tired, I just went to sleep after work. And yeah, there you go. Oh, the other thing is she sent me pictures of dogs, and she said the one on the bottom is mine. I'm going to pick him up tomorrow. So she's got a new puppy. So you can understand that she has a new puppy. She's I guess training the puppy and spending time with the puppy. So now she's got something to do. So yeah, she didn't come here this week, but that's okay. Not a problem. And over here, usually avoided Balvenie as they are overpriced for what you are getting. Yeah, but I've had a couple of them that really impressed me. But it's been a while since I've had a Balvenie. I don't know. A lot of those Spaysides, especially things like Monkey Shoulder, I'm not really a fan. But there have been some Balvenies that I did like. The Doublewood, the old Doublewood is nice. And I also had I think it was a 14-year-old, or was it 12 years old? I forget, but it was ex-bourbon maturation, and that's it. It was just ex-bourbon maturation. It was lovely. Was it a single cask? I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Not that they aren't good. No, Balvenies, some of them are great. Just, yes, they are a little expensive for what they are. But where I live, all whiskey is expensive. Okay, let's get on the box here. Let's get on the box. Oh. Ah. Oh. Whoa. Oh. We got one of these. That was the top. And we got some of this. Shredded up. Oh my. Shredded up. Bubble wrap. Okay. Got lots of bubble wrap. Oh, and here we are. We got bottles in there, each individually wrapped. Look at this. Oh. Okay. Got 9 people watching. This is a new. Oh. These are interesting tall sample bottles. Ah. Are they big or are they just thin? My goodness, you may have outdone yourself there, Tim. Whoa, okay. These are definitely bigger than the old ones. Oh, they got, yeah, I guess they're 2 ounces. Okay. They're just thinner and taller. All right. So what do we have here? This is a Elements of Islay Sherry Cask 54.5% blended malt. Okay, a blended Islay malt. Great. What else do we have here? This is a Campbeltown Loch blended malt batch 3. Well, 31022, 46% NCF NC, so non-chill filter, non-color, dark color. Huh. Oh, and they're in Shelter Point bottles. What of all things. Shelter Point. What were they originally? That was Smoke Point. Okay, that was Montfort. Well, I guess he got a box. So, Tim, did you get a box of Shelter Point samples? Oh. Oh, interesting. These are ones that I sent you. Oh. Some time ago, I imagine. These are from Returned All Your Shelter Point bottles. Okay, these were Shelter Point bottles from the from one of the what do you call them? Whiskey advent calendar. Yeah, they're the Shelter Point advent calendar, and I used the bottles from that to send you some samples. Interesting. Waterford Organic Gaia 1.2. That's what used to be in there. But now what's in there is Lecheg Sinclair Series. Rioja, I think. Cask finished. Okay. Interesting. What is this? This is going to be interesting. Okay, this is Balvenie Week of Peat 14. Story number 02, 48.3%. Ah, that's the one you were, is that the one you were talking about? Balvenie 14 Week of Peat. There you go. That's the one you were trying. Good. Now I will be able to say that I have some. Okay. I'm walking her down the aisle anyway. Her new hubby has to worry now. But whoa. Okay, hold on. Okay, I missed something here. Okay. Okay, here it says, you're allergic to woofers, aren't you? Daughter getting hitched at the end of the month. Okay, yes, I am allergic to woofers. Yeah. I really don't like it when people come along with dogs to get into the taxi. And this one here is a Glen Saanich. Oh, it was Glen Saanich. Now it's Glasgow 1770, peated, matured, virgin oak finished, and PX cask. Glasgow 1770. Huh. Interesting. What's this? Oh, this is some more of these bottles from Shelter Point. Old Ballantrae, 15-year-old, 50%. Heavy peat. Okay. Oh my gosh. It's going to take me a year to get through all the samples I got. This is just lovely. This one used to be artisanal single malt at 46% from Shelter Point. If you can make that out. Probably not. The lighting is not the best. More Vault Edition #1 Atlantic Sea Salt, 51.5. That's nice. Okay, I'm going to take a break from these bottles for a moment here and check out on our. Okay. I see. All right. And here we are. Your new hubby has to worry now. Okay. There you go. And we're talking about your daughter. Was it your daughter or your niece? Okay, your daughter. Great. Okay, so here we are. You're even. Lunchtime here. Oh yeah, well it's about dinner time here, but I'm gonna have a bowl of soup after I finish with this particular unboxing and with interacting with all you guys. 8 people watching, that's okay. Yes, returned all my Shelter Point bottles. I wish I could stay for longer, but I have to go back to work now. Have fun. Well, it was good meeting you, Marius. All right, and here we are. Donner Pass Whiskey says yes. Yes, he returned all the bottles. Great. I can send them on to someone else or send them back to you at some point in time. Ardnamurchan, 8009.22, cast strength 58.4% NCF and C peated. Oh, that might be interesting too. I'm sure. You know what's funny? I still have half of the samples from you, Tim, that was sent in the last time you sent me a package. I still have half of them. Haven't opened them yet. Oh, this is another Shelter Point. This is the one that used to contain, liqueur. Sunshine liqueur. All right. And Campbelltown Loch blended malt batch 2, 08-12-21, 46%. Light color. Yeah, pretty light. Okay. I think there's 1 or 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I sent you 9? Oh, interesting. Okay, this one here is Another Ardnamurchan. 800222 cask strength, 58.7 non-chill filtered, not color peated. Great. Great. So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 bottles. Nice. Okay, what do we got here? This is the used to be Two Brewers release number 5. That's what I sent him. Hart Brothers Longmorn 10-year, 11-month, first fill sherry. What? Cool. Very cool. You know what? It's getting warm in here. Oh, yeah. I don't know if it's because of the whiskey or what. Let's see, what else have we got here in the comments? Oh, yeah. Glengarry. I showed you that already. All right. 7 people watching. Ooh, my popularity is dwindling. Sent 2 different batches of Campbelltown Lock and the Ardnamurchan cast strength. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, what have we got here? This is the, oh, this used to be Two Brewers release 21, but it's now Old Malt Cask Thrusk 11, 56.6%. Non-chill filter, non-colored, 10 years in third fill sherry, but then 18 months in first fill bourbon cask. That should be interesting. It should be very interesting. All right. Well, that was great. What else have we got here? This used to be Two Brewers single malt 46, release 31. Yeah, I don't have any Two Brewers left right now. Okay. Yeah. What's this? Old Malt Cask Altamore 11-year, 6 months, first fill sherry butt, 64.7%. Wow. There used to be Two Brewers release 31 that I had in there. Well, this is going to be quite some. This is like 4 months of sample Sundays. What's this? Homemade Bunnahabhain blend, 60% Bunna 12, 46.3%, and 40% signatory Bunnahabhain Stawisha, heavily peated, 6 year, 7 month, and 59% recharred. Wow. So it's still a Bunnahabhain, but it's 60% 12 and 40% signatory Bunnahabhain Stawisha. Do I have some Bunnahabhain? I think I do. This one. Oh, it was a signatory, wasn't it? This is the one I have. Mine is 7 years old. Mine is 7 years old. I sent you one of each of these two. This one and this one here. The Gordon MacPhail. Okay. Where are we at? Okay, what's this? Oh, this used to be Two Brewers Release 11, but it's now Old Pulteney Hut Art. I've had Hut Art before, but it will be interesting to revisit it. And is there anything left in the box? I think I got the last one now. The last one. This one used to contain Shelter Point. Shelter Point, age 2 years. Huh. 50%. It's now Edradour, Caledonia, 12-year-old, 46% non-chill filter and non-colored. Nice. So we've got 3, 6, 9, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 16 bottles, 16 samples. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, now about the bottle kill. I was going to kill a bottle, wasn't I? I have the remnants of a Yellow Spot 12-year-old. There's just a little bit left. It would be, well, it would be almost a crime not to finish it. Oh, now we got some more coin. Okay, we got that one. Here we are. Comments. The Othrusk is kind of a reverse maturation compared to most. Yes, usually it's the ex-bourbon, and then they do the sherry thing. But this was aged in sherry and finished in ex-bourbon. So that might be interesting. Get it. Oh, there we are. It's a real cork too. It's hard to see that it's a real cork, but here. Okay. Not exactly a quig size dram, but oh, the perfect size dram. 50 mils, right on the dot. The fattest point of the Glencairn glass. Oh, right. It's going to be nice to finish this bottle off. That Bunna homemade blend came out great. Love this stuff. Maybe I'll have to get me some Bunnahabhain 12 so that I can do the same thing with the signatory that you did. But I'm going to try yours. And I don't usually do little experiments like that. Most of the time, I just have an infinity bottle with everything from a region in it. Like I have an Isla Infinity, and I have a Highland Infinity, and a Lowland Infinity, and an Irish Infinity, and a Canadian Infinity. I also have a Sheltered Point Infinity, but I'm not adding much to it lately because they don't seem to come out with new things. They don't have any new releases lately from over there at Shelter Point. Oh, at the base Yellow Spot, they do a bunch of wine cask finishes too. The wine cask finishes are Green Spot mostly. Yellow Spot is, as far as I know, just Yellow Spot. The wine finishes, they have a Chateau Montelena Green Spot. There's also a Chateau Leoville Barton Green Spot. And there's a new one I think it was Quail's Gate green spot. Ah, I haven't had that last one. I think it's Quail's Gate. I haven't had that one yet, but I've had. Um, I'm on. I actually found another bottle of Chateau Leoville Barton, but it's not as good as I remember the Green Spot Chateau Leoville Barton being some years ago. And the Chateau Montelena was not. It was good, but it wasn't that great. Um, yeah, I think you have the yellow spot mixed up with the green spot there, because green spot has the wine finishes. Yellow spot is typically um, single pot still Irish whiskey. Okay. 3 cask maturation, bourbon, sherry, and Malaga, non-chill filtered. So they start with bourbon cask, then sherry, and then Malaga for the finish. Yeah. And it's really good. As I haven't had this one for that long. I think I got it at the Summer Spirit release last year, and I only opened it, maybe 5, 6 months ago, and now I'm killing it. What is this here? Yes, never made any infinity bottles, but play around with blending a lot. Oh, there you go. Yes. Yellow spot is delicious. Delicious stuff. And that's what I'm going into right now. That Malaga finish just makes it. It is great stuff. I may have to try and find another bottle of this, because it's one of those repeat purchases. I got it once a few years ago, and I think it was from the Premium Spirits release, and I loved it. Or then I was able to get it again. We'll have to do some whiskey shopping soon. But with all these samples, I'm good for a while to taste things. I might even stop doing just sample Sundays and just taste samples, because they're starting to pile up again. Like I said, I still have half of the ones from the last box. And I have a bunch from, I have a couple from Spirit Safe, who lives in Vancouver. And I have a couple left from Malt Muser. Just a couple of samples. And I still have some of these mason jars from Mike Menert in Ontario. Quite a few of them still. So I've got a lot of samples to try. Yellow spot. Really good thing. Oh, delicious. I'm not going to analyze this. I'm just going to enjoy it. That's what I'm going to do. What else? That would be cool to do a sample series to go through them. Yeah. A sample series and go through all the samples. Yeah, I could do that, I suppose. I could do that. I could go through all of them instead of just one every Sunday, I suppose. That could save me a bit of money instead of buying 3 or 4 whiskeys every week. As it is right now, I'm good for about a month. I'm good for about a month of doing regular size bottles, and I'm starting to buy whiskey again. It turns out that I um, I had some financial hardship. What had happened to me was I got scammed by somebody, and they made off with a lot of money from my credit card. And the bank didn't reimburse me. And that was back in September. Now I paid off the credit card, so I'm debt free once again. But it took me 5, 6 months to pay off the money that I had been scammed out of. And so I just blame that on the fact that I was really tired and really stressed and very suggestible. So, yes, I was a victim of a scammer and I was unable to get reimbursed for it. And that's why I haven't really been buying that much whiskey in the last 6 months because I was paying back what I owed. Now, the income has never been better. I'm busy and stressed at work, just busy and stressed. We don't have enough people working to do the job properly. Anyways, yeah, what do we got here? Do 4 or 5 at a time. Over 6, your pellet may be fried. Yeah, 4 or 5 is usually what I do. I do 4, regular bottles of whiskey every week when I record. So that's good for Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and the following Monday. So if I do 3 a month, like 3 sessions like that a month on a Friday night, that takes care of my regular scheduled videos. And if I do, 4 or 5 samples a week, or when during 4 or 5 samples on the 4th week, that gives me the samples for the whole month. So I might do that. Yeah, my palate can easily get fried. Either that or last night I was making room in my infinity bottles for the whiskeys that I was trying. And in doing so, I got myself wasted. I got totally wasted. When I was at the video for the 4th whiskey was just terrible. I had to abort it and redo it. I had to re-record the video of the last whiskey that I had last night. I did that this morning. I did it this morning and it went very well. So, what's next? Sorry to hear the scam. Yeah. It's but it's over. It's done. It's behind me. It's in the past. Things are back to being fine again. So yeah, I just didn't buy as much whiskey for a few months, and I paid off the money that I had been scammed out of on my credit card. And yeah, it won't happen again. That's for sure. They will tell me that certain. I don't want to get into it. I really don't want to get into it. I just know what to look for now. All right. There you go. It could get you through till your trip so you could shop when you are away from home. Oh, yeah, my trip to Montreal. Oh, yeah, easily. My trip will be in July. I'm leaving on the 14th, and I'll be back to work on the 30th of July, that is. Oh, yeah, that's enough samples, probably. If you consider what I still have left from you and from Mike Menard. Wow. Yeah. Bummer, sorry to hear. Surprising the credit card company didn't cover the fraud. Yeah, well, for that one, yeah, I don't want to go into it. I was stupid and I was not on my guard, and I was extremely suggestible because I was under stress. And so that kind of thing will not be repeated again. Uh, Back to whiskey. Yes, yes. Definitely back to whiskey. Whiskey cures all things. Yeah. I How about a new Royal Salute King Charles III? I haven't tried it yet. Royal Salute. Okay, that's probably from Chivas. New Royal Salute. I haven't seen it. Well, I haven't really been shopping for it either. So I'll see. I'll see. I imagine it would have some Lefroy in it. No. Well, yeah, it's King Charles. Yeah. And what's this here? Timothy Thomas. $25,000 US, but NAS at cast strength 53.5. $25,000 US. Cripes. Hmm. $25,000 US. Yeah, right. I have problems going over $200 most of the time. And the few times that I did go over $200, I was not always thrilled by the experience. Here it says, yes, Chivas. Yeah, it is. Okay. Ontario has it for 35,000 Monopoly money. Oh, goodness. That is ridiculous. Is any whiskey worth that? Is any whiskey worth more than $200? When I see secondary prices of some things, it just makes me give my head a shake. Yes, cheers. Got several Ben Rinnes independent bottles recently for excellent prices. Oh, Ben Rinnes. I've had a bit of Ben Rinnes, but I don't remember it that well. Oh, God. $200 Canadian is my soft ceiling limit, too. Yes, that hasn't stopped me from getting all of the Chronicles from Canadian Club. And the last one was in the $500 range. That's the most I ever spent on a whiskey. And I don't really, well, I'm letting it sit in the bottle and letting it get better with time and oxidation. But the neck pour was really not all that thrilling. The video is here on YouTube from that one. Lisa and I tried it one time, and it didn't manage to thrill us at all. So yeah, and yes, Madness is worth $35,000. $35,000. Until not long ago, that was more than a year's pay for me. Do I want to work a whole year for one bottle of whiskey? I don't think so. I really don't think so. I don't want to work a whole year for a bottle of whiskey. No. Oh, what's this here? You guys are still commenting. Yes, I think folks who pay those crazy prices are buying status symbol luxury goods, not whiskey to drink. Must be nice to have more money than sense. Yes, I guess it must be. Um, uh, I mean, I enjoy a good whiskey. Don't get me wrong, but at prices like that, no. I find it hard to justify going over $200 a bottle. And if I can find something cheap and good, not long ago, I did find one that was cheap and good. It was Rifle Rye, and the video for that one I think is coming up soon. Let me check. Um, yeah, that's coming up on Monday. The video for Rifle Rye, the Rifle Canadian Rye whiskey. It's like $40, $40, and it's freaking delicious, amazing. Yeah, so we're talking status symbol luxury goods. We're talking like as soon as you mention status symbol luxury goods, I'm thinking of Johnnie Walker Blue Label right away. Right away, Johnnie Walker Blue Label. Oh, here's Peter White. Peter White has joined us. The most ever paid was 600 Canadian for a 30-year-old Pityweich, or Pityweich. My pronunciation sometimes is Pityweich. Yeah, I think that's what it is. $600. And you know, I have tried some whiskeys that are in the $30 range. I think somebody sent me a box of samples with, 28 to 32-year-old whiskey. And really, it did not thrill me. Whiskey that old has gone beyond its prime. For me, 15 years is just about perfect for a single malt scotch. At 15 years, it's got some maturity and it still has a little bit of youthfulness to it. It's got all the flavors. And then you get to 18-year-old, and beyond 18 years, and we're talking just single malt scotch here, beyond 18 years of age, the prices just aren't, it's not worth the price you're paying, at least in Canadian dollars. It's not worth the price you're paying anymore. So people talk about 21-year-old and 25-year-old and 30-year-old whiskey. I go, I'll stick to my 15-year-old whiskey that I can afford, which tastes better to me anyway. So that's just my take on it. Okay, and Donna, laughing out loud, 35K is the price of one kidney in Hong Kong. The price of one kidney in Hong Kong. I'm glad my kidneys still work as far as I know. They must be working because I'm always pissing out all the whiskey I've been drinking. Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay. Opening another batch of Campbelltown Loch 24/11/22 bottling date. Another dark one. Wow. Campbelltown Loch. Is that some kind of a blend of Springbank, Springbank and those other distilleries from Campbelltown. I don't know much about that. Uh, 600 is also Johnny Walker Blue Ghost Edition of Pity Vein. No, I look at Johnny Walker. Anything but green, I just don't touch it. If it's blue, I don't want to know from it. I mean, that's what you're calling status symbol right there. It's for people who don't know anything about whiskey, who think it's the cat's ass, and it's expensive, so it's a status symbol. That doesn't mean it's the best whiskey. It's just a status symbol for people who are into that kind of thing. Myself, I'm really working class, so I don't really fit into that. Uh, I don't fit into that demographic at all. I'm a whiskey drinker, not a collector. Ghost Edition. Oh my goodness. Now the jump seems to be from 15 to 18. Yeah. Yeah, 18. So what you're saying is that beyond 15 years old, the price becomes not worth it? Could be. I don't buy that many 18s, but I do have some. If I see an 18 at a reasonable price, I think I paid 130 for a Glenmorangie 18 not long ago. That's worth it. But you know, when 18-year-old whiskeys go more than $200 Canadian, it's like forget it. But yeah, the jump. Yeah, I get it. I see what you're saying. Over here, oh hell, one can hear the world cry on. Yeah, Macallan 18 or Talisker 18. Yeah, I no, I've never had Macallan 18. And Talisker 18. No, I've never had that either. I've had a couple of special Taliskers, but oh, what have we got here? Okay. Chris S. at Donner Pass Whiskey working on a 310-22 bottling of Loch. Wish it tasted as good as it knows, but still not bad for the price. Oh, okay. Good to know. And here, yep, Campbelltown Loch, Springbank, Glengyle, and Glen Scotia blended malt with grains. Oh, so it's a blended malt or with grains. I see. So Campbelltown Loch is, yeah, Springbank, Glengyle, and Glen Scotia. It's kind of like one of those regional malts from Douglas Lang, but they call it Campbelltown Loch. Okay, so it's a yeah, that would be a regional malt. Now there, Douglas Lang has a Galdrins, I think it's called, which I enjoyed a lot. In fact, all of the Douglas Lang regional malts are great, but this I've never seen Campbelltown Loch, not locally anyway. So I wouldn't know much about it. Ah, this yellow spot is just hitting the spot. Mm. Mm. Okay. And over here we've got Donner Pass saying the old Campbelltown Loch had grain. The new last couple of years is blended malt. Okay. Okay. Do you find an improvement that the grain whiskey has been eliminated from the blend? Um, I don't know. Got 12 people watching now, which is great. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Ah, we've been on for just an hour. I don't know how long I'm going to be on. I still need to rest up because tomorrow night I go back to work. And today was just one of those restful days where I just didn't do much but watch videos and watch videos and watch videos. And yeah, okay, I did open this box, and I think I'm going to use this box again, repurpose it to send samples to our friend Walt Muser. Oh, and Timothy Thomas says, I actually like some grains in my daily gulp tumbler. Yeah, yeah. For example, Irish pot still whiskey. It's malted and unmalted barley. So the unmalted barley would be considered a grain. Yes. Canadian whiskey typically is more corn than anything else. There's corn and barley and sometimes wheat and sometimes rye. Well, yeah, usually there's rye in there. That's why they call it rye. But there have been some Canadian 100% corn whiskeys that were called rye, at least on the label, but not in reality. Yeah, definitely grab some whiskeys, daily sippers that have grain in them. Absolutely. And here he says, I add 5 mils to my ounce of Ardbeg. 5 mils of grain whiskey, or 5 mils of water. Don't know what you mean. I'm guessing. And here we are. Know how you feel. Been crazy with all the snow since October. Almost no days off. Oh, yeah. Dollars are nice, but enjoy weekends. Yes. Well, I tell you what, at the end of this week, I was just so burnt out. I was just so tired that I had to run to the airport, and then I came back into town and I had an hour left to work. And I started watching something on my phone and fell asleep while watching it, and then got timed out for not answering a call. And then I woke up and oh, I missed a call. Okay, well, let's go again. Let's put myself back up. Started watching another video, and once again it happened. I fell asleep again. And the last time I was being sent on a call, it was 5:45, and at 5:45 I just said, pull the plug. I don't have time for this. I'm going home. I had I had a good night anyway. Robert Wilbur says, have you thought about postponing your retirement and keep driving? Work keeps you young, and I think you enjoy it to an extent. Hell no. When it's time to retire, when it's my time, I go. That's the end of that. I'm sorry. I don't want to work longer than I absolutely need to. No. I'm already sick and tired of working. And I still got 6 years to go. Oh, Alberta Premium. You add Alberta Premium to your, what was it? Ardbeg. Okay. I have some Alberta Premium Cask Strength, which would be interesting in an art bag. Yeah. Mm. And what's this here? Sorry for what? Oh, for not explaining. Oh, okay, I get it. Okay. You add Alberta Premium to your. I never tried that blend. However, last night I bought some Krabby single malt. Big mistake. What I ended up adding to the Krabby single malt, because it was just tasted like vinegar. I got some apples and some pears and some vinegar. So what did I do? I added some 11-year-old Lagavulin Offerman addition to it, just a little bit, and that improved it 300%. I'm going to go get me another glass of water and do a quick move by leaving the room for a moment. You're all familiar with this if you know me. All right. Yeah. Oh, right. Oh, yeah. You know what? I might as well kill this one on too. This is the Turconnell single malt. Okay, this is Irish single malt. Might as well kill this one off too because there's just a tiny little bit left. Yeah. And you know what I'm going to do with that? I'm going to go get me a little bit of Alberta Premium Batch 4. I'm going to try this little trick of yours. And we're talking Timothy Thomas. I'm going to add a wee bit of this to that. Since we're in the spirit of blending a little bit, why not? Just why not? Spike it just a little bit. Okay. Um, I wanted to touch base with her. We're talking about Cindy. I wanted to touch base with her for some reason, and she said that she was asking me what was up, and it had been like several weeks since I had wanted to touch base, and I said, "Well, I don't remember." Whatever it was, it's probably resolved itself by now. So I don't know. I I don't think I want to. Yeah, I haven't heard from her that much lately, and we're talking about Axe Moose. Probably not visiting, but I watch his videos regularly. I watch his videos. I comment on his things now and then. He comments on my videos now and then. That's about it. I don't think I'm gonna go visiting anyone from YouTube or so on, except I'm gonna visit my family in summer. And what's this? Another question. If tomorrow you lost your taste buds and sense of smell, would you still drink booze? Do you enjoy it for other reasons, such as winding down or helping you sleep? Yes, I do. Glad I abstained until you went live, as the whiskey is going down too easy. I know, Tim. I know it does that. I had my first whiskey this morning, and it was a lag batch too. And then I didn't have any whiskey for a while. I had my breakfast, and I took my time, and I relaxed. And I had some whiskey at one point while watching videos, and I took my time. I'm not drunk. I think I'm at that happy place, which Ralphie described in his latest video, where you're not sober, but you're not drunk. You're just in that happy place in the middle, in the medium. Oh, oh, the 100% rye adds a beautiful dimension to this Tyrconnell. Let's get the last drops out of the Tyrconnell. There's that rye spice added to the malted and unmalted barley. Oh, it's nice. I like it. I like it, and it adds to the finish. It just makes a long finish. I think I sent you a bottle, a sample of this one right here, the Alberta Premium Cask Strength Batch 4. Oh, that goes really well with Tyrconnell. It does. That Tyrconnell 16 Muscatel was the best Irish whiskey I had in Ireland last May. Can't believe the trip was a year ago next month. You know what? It's been over 4 years since my trip to Scotland, and it's like yesterday. Oloroso and Muscatel cask finish. Yes, that's what it is. Fantastic stuff. Very good Irish whiskey. And now it's gone. Well, there's a little bit here mixed with Alberta Premium. Okay, what's this? Do you worry with the pace of inflation and the way the world economy is going that you may not be able to retire? Whatever pension government money you are giving may not cover everything. Well, no, I don't worry. I don't worry. I'll make do somehow. I might find some kind of part-time job. But when I'm 65, I'm done. I've worked enough most of my life. And besides, I have a place to go. I don't need to pay rent. My family owns a house in Montreal. All I will have to do is pitch in for property tax and utilities. I will not have to pay rent. I will not have to pay a mortgage. I will not. It will be cheaper to live there than here. So I will go back. I will go back to the family home in Montreal. That's a no-brainer. No, I'm not worried. I'll make do. What's this? Alberta Premium Cast Strength is a base ingredient. It's a great idea. Yeah. Definitely. It works. Yeah, after this dram, that's going to be it for me. I'm going to have my bowl of soup for dinner. And then I'm going to watch some more videos and relax. Just relax. Now I need to find a place to put these bottles. Looks like I'm losing a few viewers here. I've got 5 people watching. It's all right. I don't care. I'm just going to finish this. Slowly take my time. I was not planning on being on that long anyway. Huh. Yeah. Oh, this is good. This is really very good. Well, it looks like, oh, somebody else is commenting here. What is this? Thanks for going live to unbox and say hello. Bet a lot of people will catch this in the next few days. I suppose so. If they do, I hope they enjoy it and they keep watching. Yeah, I think it's winding down anyway, and I want to get to my bowl of soup. Well, slanchava.